I think I figured out exactly why I love job simulators so much. It's not because I love working or anything, trust me, but I think that for starters, it's nice to be your own boss and be in charge of everything. But I think another thing is that it's very nice to have something that's low stress and no risk. It's not like I'm going to get fired or anything, and I don't really have to deal with real life workplace drama or jerky managers. Since the Job Simulator Fest is happening on Steam right now, I figured that I'd collect some job sims that actually seem like nice places to work. I love the idea of running my own coffee shop. I've said it before, but my mom owned one, and so I think I have this dream of one day doing the same type of thing. Coffee Caravan is a game for doing exactly that. You're a cafe manager, and you're tasked with running your shop and making sure your customers are happy. Those of you who have worked in food service may be wondering why you would do this on your downtime as well, but it's nice when you're controlling the environment. You'll get to strategically assemble your menu, making it varied but not too complicated, and you'll get to upgrade equipment so you actually can get stuff done. You can even buy new recipes, expanding from coffee to tea and ice cream, or choosing premium recipes to really earn some cash. Obviously, you're the manager here, so you'll need to make sure you're allocating your finances correctly and servicing customers in a timely manner. After all, all it really takes is one bad review. Coffee Caravan is available on Steam, and it's also Steam Deck verified, so you can have your coffee to go. I am pretty sure that my love for the ocean will last my entire life. I grew up in the Bay Area, so we had a lot of lessons on ocean conservation and field trips to the aquariums, and honestly, even just like family trips to the aquarium or the beach. This game is really scratching a specific itch for me. In Loddlenaut, you play as an interstellar custodian who has been given the job of cleaning up an ocean planet after it was abandoned by a mega corporation. You'll be cleaning up trash, oil spills, and even sunken buildings, spaceships, and other items that have been long forgotten about. Also, very importantly, you'll befriend little axolotl type creatures, cleaning the oil and gunk off of them, which is very Dawn dish soap of you. These little guys will change and grow based on their eating habits, so you'll have a variety of these cute little aliens to keep you company. You'll also have the ability to garden and help the planet reestablish its ecosystem a little bit. I'm a big time animal lover, and I think keeping the ocean and the environment healthy is incredibly important. Loddlenaut is also Steam Deck verified, and with every sale on Steam, a portion of the purchase is donated to the whale and dolphin conservation. This is less of a traditional job, but definitely one filled with a ton of whimsy, which we could probably all use more of. This beautiful game is based on a series of children's books by the Ukrainian artist Oksana Bula, and I feel like the look definitely emulates a storybook adventure. Everything is hand-drawn, and it's just all super warm and cozy. Tukoni Forest Keepers is a puzzle adventure game where you play as a forest spirit who is tasked with helping the residents of the forest prepare for the changing seasons. You'll get to meet unique characters, fill your notebook, and solve little puzzles which are intuitive and not super challenging. Also, and this is probably my favorite part, you get to make tea for your friends. I love making tea in real life, and there is something so nice and relaxing about brewing a cup for someone else. There's a demo available, but you can also play the prologue of this game for free. I was actually just talking about how I am super picky about survival games because I feel like I need to actually click with it immediately, otherwise I have no interest in building up my outpost or island or whatever it is. I actually really like the look of Solarpunk, and it's a game where there's enough to keep me busy without really having any downtime. Your quote-unquote job is just to survive. You're really establishing a community in this technically advanced world, which is nice because you have drones to help you out with your more mundane tasks. You can play solo or multiplayer, and Solarpunk gives you the freedom to build something together or to settle on one of the various floating islands so you can have your own separate corner of the sky. You'll get to explore, harness wind and solar energy, and build an airship to sail the skies. I am telling you guys, I would love to be able to pop over to my friends for a visit, but my method of transportation is an airship or just my whole freaking island. Oh my gosh, how wonderful would it be just to bring my house along? Talk about simplifying things. There's no release date confirmed, but it looks like it's planned for 2025. However, there is a demo available, so you can get started on some amazing creations. Do you guys remember when I played this bed we made and I was all excited because I got to clean and I got to be nosy? We got another one, guys. This one is a different tone though. Poof Cleaning Services is much more emotional and cozy, but I still get to clean and I still get to be a little nosy. We're tidying up and cleaning spaces for people while also uncovering heartfelt stories that are told through the objects we find. Each room has a story to discover, and if you've ever sat in your closet that you definitely intended to clean and instead have just been wrapped up in memories, you'll know exactly what I mean. You're stepping into the shoes of Lena, an immigrant house cleaner, as you work to understand this new country and communicate with your clients in a new language. The story unravels primarily through the objects you find, helped a little bit along by dialogue. So while you also get the opportunity to satisfy your curiosity, you may find that you're helping people with more than just a messy space. You'll also get items to decorate your own apartment, so you get time to relax and decorate as well. There aren't any time limits, so you can really just focus on the task at hand and maybe take a break from real-world job stress. No planned release date yet, but you can get started by checking out the demo or maybe joining the playtest. So, in Map, which is a game about maps, you play as a cartographer, offering up your map-making services as part of a treasure hunting crew. You're exploring different islands to find a legendary lost treasure. You'll have to work out all the relevant locations and yes, of course, mark them all down. Starting off with a pretty bare-bones map, the challenge is now to mark all of the landmarks, ruins, and unique sites that you find. This game requires you to rely on your sense of direction and get to know your surroundings by understanding the lay of the land. Honestly, this is a job I could quite literally only do in a game because there are no real stakes. If I ever become a treasure hunter, I will not be the cartographer, but I at least get to experience being competent with direction in this game since there's no time limit or pressure, and I can just focus on getting to know my crew and seeing beautiful islands. The planned release for this game isn't until Q2 in 2026, but there is a demo available, so that way you can get started now. I know what you're thinking. You love the chaotic energy of airports and flights so much that you've been looking for a game version of that experience. Maybe even with an overcooked or moving out type energy. Look no further than Oh Airlines, a flight attendant simulator game where the passengers are feral and disaster is pretty much the norm here. You can play this solo or as a couch co-op adventure, so you and a friend can team up to prevent passengers and yourselves from going completely insane. You'll be handling beverage service while also making sure that pets stay with their owners and the overhead bins stay closed, and I'd recommend not thinking too hard about what it is you're cleaning up. Turbulence is essentially always happening at Oh Airlines, so good luck. There might not be a planned release yet, but there is a demo available if you just can't wait for this chaos to unfold. I simply refuse to apologize for my love of cleaning. I loved Power Wash Simulator, and I am very excited that there is a second one coming out. There's new places to clean, there's new tools and upgrades to get, and you get to venture even further outside the city limits. And there's multi-stage jobs now. You'll get to clean vehicle interiors or entirely different rooms. Honestly, when I first started playing the first one, I think I was just taking a break from horror games and I needed something to zone out to while I watched happy movies, and it became my new favorite thing. The second one is going to have split screen co-op, which I think is absolutely incredible because some of these are just very big jobs. A lot of my cleaning adventures is me trying to clean things in perfectly straight lines because I like the crispy edges and seeing the line of clean there. I acknowledge that this is weird, but it's just something that you've got to accept. I will find the cleaning games and I will enjoy them. Sadly, there's no demo, but this is supposed to come out sometime in 2025, so you can follow them on Steam for updates. I think mice are so cute, and I am 99% positive this is because of reading Redwall when I was little and watching The Rescuers. But look at this little guy. Oh my gosh, this game just looks so cute. In Winter Burrow, you're a little mouse that has returned home to his childhood burrow from their adventures in the big city, only to find your home is in ruins. And to top that all off, your aunt, who was supposed to be watching the place, has gone missing. This is a woodland survival game, so you'll be braving the elements as you work to restore your home to its former glory and find out exactly what happened to your aunt. While you can meet other woodland residents, and most of them are friendly, you will have to be on the lookout as insects will definitely attack you. This game is expected to come out winter 2025, but there is a demo available so you can start a little bit early. I love when there are very specific feature fests happening on Steam because we really get to find some cool upcoming games, and I also usually stumble upon things that I've missed. Obviously, this plays a little fast and loose with the whole job aspect, but there are a ton of simulators simulation games of all kinds available to check out now. If you have any recommendations, of course, let me know in the comments below. The Job Simulator Fest is running from now until September 27th, so definitely be sure to check out all of the cozy, weird, and chaotic titles. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.